A sick day random thought. Reasons why women love Lifetime movies. And every partner I ever had made fun of me for liking Lifetime movies, but then he would also always watch them with me. And sometimes men will say, well, it's sort of like Sharknado for women. And it's not. Sharknado's much dumber. So reason number one, you're always going to have a female protagonist. And when Lifetime came out and back in the 90s, when I was a child, that was rare. Female protagonists were pretty rare. And when you did have them, it was kind of gonna be like hyper attractive, very one-dimensional, maybe in her 20s, or maybe she's like a detective or something, like played by Jennifer Lopez. In contrast, a Lifetime movie is almost always going to have like a 40-year-old or like late 30s to early 50s female protagonist a lot of the time. Also, a lot of the protagonists are mothers, which really we did not get a lot of in regular media. So you always have this female protagonist. She's usually a mother. She's usually a bit older than you'd see in mainstream media. And then the antagonist, a lot of times it's a man, based on reality, inspired by true events, if you will. Sometimes it is a woman, though, and when it is a woman, it's always a certain archetype of woman. Or not always, but there's generally, maybe two. You have the evil mom, like the vulnerable narcissist and this manipulative mom or mother-in-law, or you have some kind of manipulative hussy. But usually we're playing on these themes that are very relatable. The woman, the protagonist, always overcomes. It always ends on a high note. She always overcomes the situation. She always finds out who the manipulators are, and justice is always served. And that's why women love Lifetime movies. In places they fell short, definitely diversity and having a lot of one-dimensional black characters. It's like, oh yeah, there's this like weird white suburban woman. She's always got a random black best friend, even if there's like no other black people in any of the rest of the movie. So that's a little bit disappointing. But the even just having the woman be the focal point of the movie meant something. And, the names are campy. Is it always the best writing? No. A lot of Tori Spelling, which I loved, even though she's so weird. Yeah, and so I'm having a sick day. I'm probably going to find some Lifetime movies to watch. And from the 90s and the early 2000s, not the new ones. The new ones are just, whatever. Not as good as the old ones, which were mostly filmed in Canada, by the way, not the US, which is funny.